Hey, what's going on, world? Thank you for tuning into Impressive Divinity 888. You already know I am here to bring you your guided motivational message. It's going to get you through the day. All right. So, with that being said, let's go ahead. Let's jump right in to your quote of today, which is wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. And this was written by Kurt Cobain. So wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. How are you feeling about today's quote? Are you agreeing, disagreeing? I'm agreeing. I know I always do, but I am agreeing. All right, wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are because why would you waste your time wanting to be someone else? I'm just saying, everyone in this world was designed for a specific reason, and whether you choose to see the reason or not, you were designed for a specific reason. All right. So it may not be something on the lines of jealousy or anything like that, but it could be on the lines of someone has this fabulous career that you want, and it's like, wow, wish I had that career, that type of mindset. Some people are like that, some people aren't. All right. But that could be a prime example of wanting to be someone else in, being a wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person that you are. Because in your mind you're like, yeah, I want to do that, but that's their path, that's their dream, that's their goal. What's yours? That type of mindset. But be sure to keep this quote in mind as you do progress to the rest of the day, the week, the month, the year, the rest of your life. All right. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. All right. All right. Let's dive right in and let's get you some overall energy. All right, and we're going to read your message from the fantastic quote book. All right, whoa, too many energies. I did see the devil there on top. So, could be talking about a few different things. Could be a little toxicity going on. At the same time, it could also be fears and insecurities. All right, your quote of the day is wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. All right, so it could have something to do with that. All right. And then at the same time, it could have something to do with, I don't know, being possessive, even controlling somebody else. Got King of Pentacles that popped out there. All right. Maybe somebody's been controlling the King of Pentacles. I don't know. All right. Overall energy you got out here for today is the lovers. All right. Just got to put that up there. You got the lovers, but then you got the Five of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck. All right. So maybe there's some type of situation that needs help, or maybe you need help. I don't know when it comes to something. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at the handy dandy notebook and let's see the message that you are supposed to hear for your lover's card today. I don't know. I like doing messages like this. If you do, let me know, but I like them like this. All right. All right. So for the lovers are in tune with one another and balance their energies and desires to create a harmonious relationship. They let go of any preconceptions, inhibitions, and fears in order to follow their hearts. They know how to communicate and compromise, making them a strong team. Their choice is not simply between right and wrong, it's which path will lead them to true happiness. Right? And that's what the lovers are all about. All right, which path is going to lead them to true happiness? So maybe that's where you're at right now. You could be deciding which path is going to lead me to true happiness, you know? And maybe that's something you question yourself every day. All right. So when you're in love, you feel unstoppable. Your heart is head over heels, giddy with excitement, and ready to take on the world. You know that anything is possible with the right person by your side. Your relationship is built on trust, alignment, and unconditional love. When the time comes to make a choice, follow your heart. It knows the way. All right. So your heart is going to know the way when it comes to some type of decision or choice that you're going to have to make. All right. And like I said, it could have a lot to do with your path or whatever path you're taking. All right. The choice between love and its illusion. So maybe you could be taking a path when it comes to love. Maybe, I mean, gotta remember you did have the Five of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck. All right. So I don't know, maybe there's some maybe you need some type of help when it comes to love or a relationship, a situationship. I don't know. Maybe there's some type of something, but at the same time, it doesn't always have to be about a relationship. It could just be two people coming together. It could be two things coming together. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be revolved around a relationship. All right. So I don't know. Maybe it's could also be talking about balancing. You know, maybe you're balancing a path. Maybe you're balancing people. Maybe you're balancing lovers. Maybe you're balancing who you are, who you want to be, who other people think you are. You know, maybe that's something that you're struggling with. It could be. You know, maybe you're struggling with balancing your identity. I don't know why that came to mind, but I mean, it could be, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just means you're transforming into the person that you're about to create. All right. But let's see what else you need to know here about the lovers. All right. I really like this quote of the day. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. All right. Whoa, that was too many. I did see reassess. All right. So maybe it's reassessing your path, reassessing your love, reassessing your choices. All right. You got patience and receive that came out here. All right. So no, you could be reassessing something as well. It's one too many. All right. 1 second. One fell on the floor. All right. All right. What else do you need to know here about the lover's card or the lover's energy? Speak up. All right. Can we get something else here with speak up? What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. So are you moving on? Once again, excuse me, once again, it doesn't have to be about two people. I mean, it could be, but maybe you're moving on from, I don't know, an obsession or something like that. All right, you got step back that also came out here. So you got speak up and you got step back with abundance here on the bottom of the deck. All right, so speak up and step back. All right, look at that. Look at that V. You turn it. Yeah. No. What? All right, so for speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. All right. And then for a step back, you're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. All right. So you have to take a step back when it comes to whatever this situation is, but at the same time, you got to speak up for yourself. It's like you can't allow other people. 1 second. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. All right, so you got speak up and step back. All right, with abundance. So this reading could go a few different ways. All right, speak up and step back. Let's let's see what else. Let's see what else you need to speak up about. Let's put these over here. See what else you may need to speak up about. All right, starting off with athlete here on the bottom of the deck. All right, so there's something that you're seeing clearly, something that you need to see clearly. I think it's something that you're seeing clearly. Maybe it could be about a lover. Maybe it could be about yourself. Maybe a lover helped you see something possibly about yourself. I'm just saying, maybe that's why you're growing and transforming and transitioning. You know, it could be a couple different things. Maybe that's why you got step back, because in order for you to see it, the only way you're going to see it is if you step back. It could be, but sometimes, people are brought into your life for a reason. That's just something to be happy about at the end of the day. Not that it's, oh, I don't need nobody, and, no, nothing like that. But, sometimes it's helpful when other people see something in you that you may not see in the moment. And they want what's best for you. And sometimes you don't always see that. All right, but let's see what else you need to know about speak up here. All right. What are you speaking up about exactly? Let's find out. Volunteer, vendor, maybe being your own boss, doing things because you want to. Animal shaman, careerist. I think that was writer. Have something to do with your career. Yeah, maybe it's something about your business. Are you a business owner of some sort? Or do you guys? Farmer, yeah. So maybe there's something that you want to do differently. Like maybe there's something like there's some seeds that you want to plant. Singer. Maybe you want to be a singer. Maybe you want to be on stage. Maybe you want to perform. I don't know. Get something else here with farmer. What was that? 1 second, y'all. All right, my bad. The card went flying. All right, so you got athlete that's back out here again. All right, look that's over here. All right, so you got farmer and you got athlete. So it's something about you planting the seeds and you seeing things clearly, possibly with your lover. Maybe you're coming to some type of realization. Maybe that's what you need to come to. That's why you got to step back. Either you came to realization or you're about to come to realization. Maybe it's after you speak up, or that's what's going to make you speak up. Let's see. What else? I'm in a terrible place here with the cards. All right, where'd this one go? This one. All right, so this is clown out here. All right, so you got clown. You're stepping back. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're seeing somebody's true colors, or you're seeing something lover here on the bottom again. Stepping back. Or maybe you've been wearing, maybe it's not a clown. It could be maybe you've been wearing a mask around this lover. Maybe, I don't know, this lover is possibly helping you unmask yourself. And I don't know. I mean, you can look at it a couple different ways. Butcher, yep, that's exactly what it is. Ruthless cruelty, slaughter. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It can go two different ways because it could be that yes, this lover is coming along to help you cut yourself or not cut yourself. Oh, not like that. Not like that. I didn't mean that. All right, to remove your mask. All right, you're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. So maybe by you stepping back, maybe you'll see what somebody else sees. You know what I mean? Which means that possibly this mask needs to be removed. It could be. She got her on the bottom of the deck. Father. Yes, it's like, yeah, that's what I think it is. I think this lover, whatever this connection is what's going to guide you. But I don't know, somebody wants you to see something. It just seems like somebody wants you to see something from a different angle, and then it's like looking at it on the flip side. It could be taking a step back from a lover because of the ruthless ways that they treat you. It could be that too. I'm just saying because you got the Five of Pentacles over here. All right, you got speak of abundance, father, and you got step back, clown, butcher, Five of Pentacles. You get what I mean? Like it can go a couple different ways, but at the same time, I think that this Five of Pentacles has a lot to do with change, and I just think that somebody wants you to take a step back and either remove your mask or see that, um, I don't know, see that your mask is giving something, giving off something. All right, but let's go ahead and get this clarified. You got the Five of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's what I think it is. That maybe you've been focusing on things that you shouldn't be focusing on, or things that are bringing you down, or things that are um, making you feel, I don't want to say sad, but it could be like sad, depressed, or, just, I don't know, feeling like you can't get through something, or this is the end, or something like that. Something like that. But I just feel like somebody wants you to see that, and it could be your lover, it could be who you are in a relationship with, it could be somebody that's interested in you, somebody that's intrigued by you. I mean, it can go a few different ways. All right, but we're gonna dive a little deeper, and we're gonna see what else. But yeah, I do think by you speaking up in a situation, some type of seeds are gonna be planted. All right, and by those seeds being planted, I think you're gonna be able to see things a lot clearer because you're going to have the strength, you're going to have speed, you're going to have the knowledge, you're going to have the insight, to be able to move through it. Because if you look at it, you got the farmer who's looking out here into the farm, into the crops, or no, I would say the farming area. Farming area. Listen to me. All right, but you got the farmer that's out here. All right, and then you got this athlete who's running. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. All right. So it's kind of like if you look at it like that, it's like this athlete that's running to be someone else and is coming off looking like a clown, and that needs to be cut off. That's why you got to step back. It could be. Or that you're running towards this love. Maybe this love is you being somebody that you don't want to be or somebody that you're not. That could be. Or maybe somebody wants you to be something that you're not. And maybe that's why you got to take a step back and be honest with yourself and cut the shenanigans. I don't know. Kind of look at it like that. It just might be a bit different, you know? But I don't know. Let's get some confirmations. What else do we need to know here? All right. Get some more energy. I feel like it was coming out, but I flipped itself back down. Like, nah, it ain't the time yet. All right. You got the Wheel of Fortune out here first. All right. Yes. It could be. It's all about you planting something new. Nine of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. This card flew on the floor. What is it? This is the Knight of Swords. All right, Knight of Swords is sitting here confirming this athlete card. All right, let's get something else here. All right, so it's like also being mentally strong. That's what athletes do. All right, but at the same time, it's knowing what you want and thinking before you rush. So I don't think this is something that happened in the past. I think this is either something that you're in the midst of going through, or this is something that you're going to go through. Only because so far your cards are in the upright. All right, 1 second. And mine fell on the floor. I think it's the Eight of Swords. It was like, yeah, excuse me, maybe I talked too early. Excuse me, Eight of Wands that flew out. But maybe I said something too early, about the cards being upright. I mean, because I did see it in reverse. So, could be a few different things. Maybe oh my goodness, maybe you're moving too fast and you need to slow down. All right, picking up the Death card here in reverse. And the Three of Cups here in reverse. Yeah, maybe you're moving too fast and you need to possibly slow down because maybe this transformation isn't going to happen if you're, what I mean, in a rush. You know what I mean? Because you're not necessarily investing the time, taking your time, seeing people. You get what I mean? Like, I don't know, working together with other people. All right. Empress out here. And you see how that Empress smacked that right there? Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. And it is because you're coming out as an Empress. All right. Maybe that's exactly who I'm talking to. All right. Or it could just be you being creative. These cards. Maybe I need to sit up further on the table. All right. You got the Knight of Cups. Whoa. This out here. And it's actually, when I picked it up, it was in reverse. All right. So reverse, you have trickery, artifice. I'm gonna have to look that up. Subtlety, swindling, duplicity, fraud. Didn't I say something? I said something about not knowing. But when I did pick this cup up, it was in reverse. So maybe somebody's trying to trick the Empress. Somebody's trying to trick the Empress. Somebody's trying to trick you into a love situation, or maybe somebody's trying to make you think that they love you, or think that they want you, or think that something when it could be something else. I'm just saying, I don't know. This can go a couple different ways, y'all. But wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. So it's like maybe somebody is pretending to be somebody else. Maybe somebody's pretending to be a lover. Maybe somebody's pretending to be a friend. And they've been behind a mask, and that's why you're being asked, even being asked to step back. Bottom of the deck here, 9 of Swords, and they're overthinking. Either they're overthinking or you're overthinking, but I think it's them overthinking because I don't know. Maybe you've caught on. Get something else here with Clown, 2 of Cups. Yep, it's like you caught on to the shenanigans, or I don't know. You realize that they weren't necessarily. You're realizing, I think, that they're not necessarily who they say they were. I don't know. Like it's something with trust. Maybe you trusted this person, possibly. You got the Sun that came out here, and this is coming out here with Butcher. Just like, yeah, you got to cut them off, or I don't know. But this is positivity, though. You know what I mean? Happiness, fortunate. And it came out in the upright. So this could even be being optimistic. Maybe somebody wanted you to be optimistic. Or this is something that you have to do for yourself. Yeah. I think that this is something that you have to do for yourself. Maybe I don't know, there's things that you I don't want to say that you haven't done, but I don't know, this is some type of decision that you have to make on your own, or this is something that you have to do for you. This isn't something that somebody else can do for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes there are just things that only you can do. All right. But I don't know. I think that you're starting something new. All right. But at the same time, I do think that, I don't know, that you initially rushed into a situation. Could have been a situationship, a lovers. I don't know what it is, but somebody isn't who they say they are, or somebody's trying to deceive you into thinking that they want something, and I think they want something else. But I think it's one of them things where you have to be 10 steps ahead. You know what I mean? You have to be able to solve this problem, or you have to be able to see through this problem, or even see that this person is a problem. All right, exactly. You got the fool here on the bottom of the deck. All right. So it's like either you weren't looking, you weren't paying attention to the signs, you weren't seeing certain things. All right. Or it's the fact that this is just something different and you're about to take a huge step, maybe walking away from something, or maybe speaking up about something, or maybe telling this person about themselves. I don't necessarily know what it is, but um, I just think that, you know, you're going to you're already a very optimistic person. You know what I mean? So it's like you try to see things from each and every angle, but at the same time, you're going to see this person for who they are, and you're going to see this person for how they try to deceive you, how they try to hurt you, how they try to manipulate you. All right, bottom of the deck here, you got the Ace of Pentacles starting out. All right, and it's like, I don't know, by you put this person in this, I don't even know if you're going to put them in their place, but I just think by you cut this person off, all right, it's going to bring other opportunities into your life. I don't know if it's opportunities with people or just opportunities for you to be able to grow yourself. You know what I mean? Every single opportunity doesn't always have to be a person or materialistic thing or anything like that. All right, but I do think you're going to get to the point where things are going to come into your life, and you're going to level up. All right, but I forgot you had the abundance over here on the bottom of the deck. I don't know. I just think that, or is that maybe you're being asked to take a step back to see if this person is a clown, or if this person, like, you know what I mean? If they've been putting on some type of performance for other people, or if this is who they really truly are. It could be that too, because I don't know. Maybe they have to, I don't know. It could be that. I'm just thinking of somebody else because you got the lovers. But once again, we said the lovers didn't have to be a person. All right. It could also be something with balancing yourself. All right. It could also be something with understanding the differences between obsession, understanding the differences between um, possession. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe somebody's possessive in some type of way. I feel like this card flipped in here. It did. All right. So randomly, you got the King of Pentacles. So I don't know. Maybe the King of Pentacles is possessive in some type of way, and maybe that's what the message you're supposed to be seeing. And maybe they're wearing a mask, and they're coming off like they're a very happy, loving person, when in actuality they're like a butcher. You know, they're cutting people off for whatever reasons, you know, but at the same time, I think that, you know, they have such a warmth to them that it's not something that you would see, or it's not something that you would notice. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get this Wheel of Fortune here clarified. All right, you got the Hermit card, and that's coming out here with your Wheel of Fortune. I wonder why your Hermit card's coming out, because maybe it's time for this period of you being silent and biting your tongue. Maybe it's time for that to come to an end because you've done the work. You know, you took a break, you stopped saying things that you shouldn't have been saying, you stopped talking to people you shouldn't have been talking to, not like that, but you know what I mean? Like, yes, Six of Swords, you left the past in the past. You stopped reminiscing about things you knew you couldn't change. Recorders that they flipped out there. Queen of Wands, and that is confirming this Knight of Swords right here. All right, but I think you've, I don't want to say like you inspired yourself, but it could be. You know what I mean? Because maybe, like I said, you were stuck in some type of way of thinking that this person wanted more, when in actuality, I just think that there was something that they wanted. What is that? You got the Page of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they wanted their cake, and they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Pretty much. But at the same time, you know what you like and you know what you don't like. And there were certain things that this person, Ace of Pentacles, certain things or certain things that this person was, look at that, Empress clarifying the Empress. There were certain things that this person was doing that made certain red flags stand up, or you seen certain red flags, or in this case, Empress confirming the Empress. I'm gonna have to look that up too. Um, Means that, you know, I don't know, your intuition kicked in times 10. Actually, y'all, I'm about to look it up just because I have to see what that means. I know that has to mean something. All right, just bear with me 1 second. All right, y'all. Just wanted to make sure. All right, so it does say a deep dive into your nurturing and creative potential, emphasizing the importance fully embracing your feminine energy, self love, and the ability to manifest your desires with confidence and power. Essentially, saying double down on your natural nurturing abilities. All right. This is a very positive sign, highlighting that you are already on the right track with your creativity, fertility, and ability to nurture yourself and others. All right. So maybe somebody's seen that and somebody wanted to take advantage of that. It can also be a reminder to prioritize self care and listen to your inner needs as you cultivate your creative projects and relationships. So, also listening to your inner intuition. If your intuition is telling you that somebody's not right, or something's not right, or somebody could possibly be into the situations for more reasons than they're leading on, then it's like, trust in that. All right. I don't know who that's for, but all right. Bottom of that here, you got the Six of Cups. All right. And maybe that's what it could have possibly been. Somebody was trying to misguide you, or somebody was trying to uh, pretty much make you think that a situation was more than what it was. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get this Knight of Cups clarified here. Is that the Ten of Wands by itself? No, the Ten of Wands and the Chariot. That's exactly what it was. They wanted to stop you. That's exactly what it was. They wanted to stop you. They wanted to, I don't want to say overburden you. Yes, Ten of Pentacles here in reverse with the Hangman. That's exactly what it was. I think they wanted to stop you in some type of way, or they didn't want you balanced. I want to say that was a Queen of Swords, and I don't see the cards underneath it. But I don't know, maybe your intuition kicked in and you seen that, you felt that. Like I said, I think there was some type of flags. There was something this person was doing or leading on or something like that. All right. I did see the Ace of Cups and a few other cards that came out here. We're just looking for one. All right. But um Ten of Pentacles out here again in reverse. They weren't happy. You weren't happy. Justice. And you're gonna get justice for the situation. That's exactly what it is. They didn't want you to be abundant. They didn't want you to be balanced. It's like somebody literally wore a mask. And I don't know if this was somebody that you were in a relationship. I don't know if this was a situation. I don't know. It could be the lovers because, it's the lovers card, but at the same time, it could just mean two people. So maybe it was you and somebody else. But somebody wore a mask and somebody just made it seem like they were so loving and they cared. In actuality, they didn't. They wanted to harm you and they wanted to deceive you. And, they just pretty much wanted to block you from abundance, happiness, love, an awesome future. I'm just saying, and that's pretty messed up, but I feel like you're going to get justice for the situation. I don't know if, you're going to go to court about it. All right. Or I don't know if they're just going to get what they deserve, but at the same time, I also think that this is some type of lesson that you had to learn. Maybe it was a lesson that you had to learn in love, or maybe it was just a lesson that you had to learn about somebody else, or I don't know, maybe like I said, portraying to be somebody else, maybe you portrayed to be somebody else to get this person. I don't know, or they portrayed to be somebody else to get you, so I don't know, maybe it just opened up a whole nother whirlwind of um dots and boxes that you need to check when you meet somebody new. I'm just saying, because somebody wore a mask. And it's like you fell for it you may have fell for it. I don't know if you did, but you may have fell for it. And if that's not the case, then, just keep your eyes peeled and make sure you're paying attention. All right, but let's get something here with this Two of Cups. All right, what else do you need to know here? All right. And it could be, I don't know, maybe there was something that you did. No, I don't know. It could be there was some type of sign that you received, but I think you put it off. You're like, nah, I couldn't be. That's not what that is. You ignored the red flag. And maybe that's why you got this Two of Cups on top of this clown. Two of Pentacles right there too. And it's like you juggled it. You went back and forth with yourself. All right, Six of Pentacles that came out here, and that's clarifying this Two of Cups. You went back and forth with yourself a few different times, on if this was who this person was, or if they're actually here to help you, or if they were here to hurt you, you know. But it's like, I don't know, something about you felt a balanced connection with them, but at the same time, in the back of your mind, you still feel like there was something that just didn't sit right. You just wasn't sure exactly what it was. It was almost that thing where you feel like at any given moment, you're going to realize, I knew it, that type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, a great situation can just be flipped upside down almost. All right. But can we get something else here with this Six of Pentacles? I don't know. Once again, maybe they just come off so warm and bubbly, or I don't know. But I mean, look at that butcher. That butcher don't look warm and bubbly. Maybe they were a materialistic person, or I don't know. Eight of Swords. Yeah, maybe they wanted to keep you feeling trapped. Page of Swords. Now that's clarifying your Sun card. Yeah, it's like they wanted to keep you trapped. They wanted to um try to stop you from being adventurous, being enthusiastic, almost like they tried to change who you were. That could be what it is too. Maybe they were trying to change who you were and you didn't see that, and you did, or you will. All right. Don't let anybody change who you are. Sometimes, yes, there are some people that come into our lives to help us, excel. But at the same time, you have other people who want to be possessive or in control. In this case, maybe this was a possessive lover or somebody that just want to control your life or just control the things that you do or manipulate you or make you think that it's your fault that things are going this way or it's your fault that things are going that way. You know what I mean? When in actuality, it's them, you know. But I don't know, I think your intuition is extremely strong, and at the same time I think that, you just being the empress that you are, you seen things but you were, still trying to be respectful, nice, loving, caring, that person that you are. But in the back of your mind, you knew things weren't what they were. All right, what you have here on the bottom of the deck? Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. All right, so yes, you used everything that you had in you because you've been there, done that. You're an empress. Clearly. All right. It's like at the end of the day, I don't think this person knew who they were messing with. I'm just saying. I don't think they knew who they were messing with. All right. But let's go ahead and get you a message here from your spirit guides. All right. Let's just clarify and see what they would also like to share with you. All right. All right. You're coming out. We're there. All right. Let's get one more here for you. But yeah, I'm proud of you, Empress, because you're standing up for yourself, and at the same time, you're not taking no BS. All right. So you got, make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. All right. So it's telling you to speak up because you need to know your worth even when others don't. Let people know who you are. All right, don't do things for other people, but let them know who you are. All right, you are not who people think that you are, and you're going to let them know who you are. All right, whoever this person is, they thought they got over. They thought wrong. All right, because you about to speak up and you about to let this person know, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. All right, you also got where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. So that's why you were asked to step back because you were supposed to be here right now. All right, you were supposed to go. I know it's how it sounds, but you were supposed to go through the situation. You were supposed to see that there are people out here that are manipulative and people that will take advantage of you, especially when you're in a vulnerable position. All right, there are people out here that just do things just for their own self gain. That's just because some people are just selfish like that, you know? And I don't know if you're in a journey of where, it's too far for, or, you know what I mean, to the point where it's harder for you to walk away, or it's harder for you to be like, you know what, this ain't it. I got to step back, got to walk away, but whatever the case is, make sure you take the steps that are going to help you in the long run. Don't make a situation harder on yourself if you don't have to. At the end of the day, anytime you hear any type of tarot reading, at the end of the day, you have your own free will. Just because somebody gives you advice does not mean you have to take it. All right. And just because somebody says that do this and do that, every single story isn't meant for you. You could have some things that align or resonate, but at the end of the day, every single story isn't designed for you. So don't try to fit the shoe or fit your foot where it doesn't fit. However, I'm not messing it all up, but you get my drift. All right. So, yeah. All right. But that's your kind of motivational message for the day. If you're feeling the vibes, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can always be notified of those future episodes. And also be sure to tune back in here with me tomorrow to get your daily dose of motivation. In the meantime, in between time, yes, Miss Empress. Because I feel like I'm vibing with an Empress today. I mean, you could be a Mr. Empress, but I feel like it's Miss Empress. I mean, I could be wrong, but whatever. Empress. We're just going to say that. Empress. All right. It's time for you to do the do. All right. It's time for you to speak up and step back. All right. And if you already did speak up, then it's time for you to step back. If you did step back, then it's time for you to speak up. You get my drift here? All right. Don't let people take advantage of you. All right. Just because you're in a vulnerable situation doesn't mean you're a vulnerable person. All right. We grow, we learn, we excel, and we move on. We keep it moving. That's what you got to do in a situation. All right. Don't let this little hiccup stop you. All right. This is a small testimony that's going to go in your life story. All right. All right. Be sure to have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to vibe with you later.